what a day, what a day, what a day, what a day, what a day. It is Thursday today. God, man, I'm trying out for American Idol. Not really American Idol, it's actually something different. It's American Disappointment, and I'll probably win. But, so here's another touchy subject that I'm always on those touchy subjects, bro. Stop, you lying. You lying. We're not doing 25. This is 3 miles an hour faster, y'all. Okay. Fat children piss me the frick off. Now, it's the children themselves don't piss me off because they don't know. They don't understand. But it's the fact that they're obese that pisses me off. And unfortunately, day after day, the number of obese children increases. It's crazy. You know, like, I will give a tiny bit of leniency because during COVID, you know, they said don't go outside. What are kids supposed to do? Hit the freaking home gym? You know what I mean? I mean, COVID was a whole nother freaking, that was just mismanagement central. But, bro, why are the kids obese now? So, I mean, you see them all over the place, in the grocery store, at the school, on the bus. I mean, they're freaking everywhere. And, you know, I honestly, honest to God, believe that it should be a crime to allow your child to be obese. I think that should be child abuse. You know? Like, it's just not, it's not cool. You're setting them up for a lifetime of pain, failure, misery. It's just not okay to me. And it's the parents. Now, I'm a father of a 9-year-old. And we've all been there. When we get bored, I want a snack. Well, I'm totally down with you having a snack. You know, here's a bowl of grapes, here's some apples, whatever. But, dude, they're getting muffins and donuts and cookies. And then they get, like, dessert, like ice cream. And it's not like they just did a bunch of frickin' physical activity. You know? Nowadays, kids are just in their room, and I'm guilty of this too, but I make sure to send my kid outside often. But, you know, they're in their room or they're in the living room, whatever they're doing, they're on watching YouTube or playing Roblox or whatever. I'm guilty of it. I truly am. But that's where you set boundaries and limitations. You say, okay, yeah, you have an hour or something. You know, during winter it's even worse because they're not. It's even worse because it's cold and rainy, and you know you can't exactly go and skateboard. I mean, you can still go outside and play. I'm not saying that that's impossible. I still send my kid outside to play when it's raining. Put on a freaking hoodie, bro. But the parents, we need to do better. You know, and the schools need to hold the parents accountable and say, listen, hey, your kid is morbidly obese. It's one thing to be an obese adult. You know, that's on you. That's on you. Not on anyone else. On you. You chose to be like that. So you can't demand 2 freaking seats on the airplane because you chose to be the world's biggest person. You know? Because, you know, one of your pant legs can fit 2 of me in them. That's on you, no one else. But the children, they don't know any better. They're not the ones cooking. They're not the ones going to the grocery store and buying the food. The parents are the ones enabling it. So when your kid comes out and asks for a snack, I'm not saying don't give them a snack. It's not good for a kid to be hungry. At the same time, there's a difference between I'm hungry and a hungry kid. There are starving kids. That's what the, you know, go hungry means. Don't let them go hungry. But there's a difference between I'm hungry for a peanut butter jelly sandwich. You know? Because my son will come out sometimes and say, I'm hungry. Or what do you want? I don't know. And he's hoping I give him a dang cookie or muffin or whatever. When it's like, no. What have you eaten today? Oh, this. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Well, then here is, here's we'll do this. We'll grab a thing of string cheese, wrap it in some deli meat. There you go. Meat and cheese, baby. Boom. Protein. Get them gains, boy. Get them gains, son. But I'm not going to sit here and give the freaking kid a donut or a muffin, bowl of cereal. Watch their sugar intake. Watch their carbohydrate intake. Now, of course, kids need carbohydrates. They're growing. Of course they need them. But they don't need 5 slices of bread with butter and cinnamon and sugar, and then, you know, dinner's pasta, and then you get dessert on top of that. You get ice cream. Like, that's just not how. That's not the right way, dude. That ain't the right way. And I'm not saying you got to put these kids on a freaking strict ass diet. I mean, when they're morbidly obese, yeah, you do. You're gonna have to. You have to get them into a healthy weight and reinforce like healthy eating habits. Because then once they get older, you know, they're just gonna go to McDonald's. Now, I wanted to talk, because I said it earlier, you chose to be like that. And I know some people say, and this is the dumbest thing in the world, I didn't choose it. It's just the way I am. Nope. No, it's not. You chose it. Yeah, I can see that that's the way you are, you gluttonous, greedy pig. Yeah. But, calories in, calories out, buddy. That's proven. It is proven, scientific fact, that if you consume less calories than you burn throughout the day, you will lose weight. A pound of fat, typically human fat, is about 3,500 calories. So, let's say you're in a deficit of 100 calories per day. That's going to take you 35 days to burn off 1 pound of fat. So it's going to take a while for you to do. But it's doable. It's achievable. Dudes, fellas, if you can't see your pecker, I mean, you do whatever you want. But I think you went wrong somewhere. Well, Tango, who are you to tell people how to live their lives? Nobody. But I'll tell you one thing right now, it feels pretty good to be able to tie your shoes just by bending over real simple like. It feels pretty good not to have freaking constant joint pain always craving sugar, it feels pretty good. You know, it feels pretty good to not have my gut hanging out over my belt. I'm not saying you have to be a Greek god with a six-pack. I'm not. I sure as hell am not. But what I'm saying is, obesity is an epidemic. It's a huge problem in the United States. It's massive. Just like the people causing it. There are people out there that if they have a medical emergency but they live on the 3rd floor of an apartment building, they weigh so much that it is a logistical issue getting them down. Like, think about that. Let's say you're 450 pounds and you live on the 3rd floor, right? And you don't have an elevator. First off, how the hell are you getting up there? But second, let's say you have a heart attack and you're able to be saved, but now EMS has to figure out some way to get your ass down. Now, in my opinion, I think that's pretty selfish, because they can hurt themselves. I'm sure it's happened where an EMS person, like your local fire department or whoever's trying to get you down on a gurney somehow, and they've tripped and fell, and then your fat ass crushed them to death, or it broke their arm, or they pulled a limb, and now they can't be a firefighter anymore. Now they can't be a first responder anymore, because they're out of commission because some fat lard fell on them or just was too heavy. You know, I will say though, on a positive note, I like in the doctor's office, there's a lot of those big chairs I get to sit in and like sprawl out. They're like love seats. I do like those. If a giant person comes in and asks me to move out of one, I'm not going to though. Sorry. You can stand. You need to burn as many calories as you can. And I guarantee you, the doctor's going to tell you, if you lost weight, you'd feel a lot better. So, and I'm sure one of you, there's always one, why do you hate fat people? I don't hate them. I just hate that they're fat. It's gross. It's gross. Sorry. It is. I mean, I'm not sorry. But it is gross. This will get me a lot of hate too. Whatever, dude. I don't give a fuck. That's what I do. That's what we do over here at the Angry Tango. At Tango Talks, that's what we do. We just say shit, makes people mad. I'm not a bad person. I don't think I am. You know? You see in the comments, I'm not trying to argue with a lot of you. You know? If you have a valid point, I'll let you know. Hey, good point. You know? That's the purpose of conversation. You know? It's not to scream at each other about the same ideologies, or to scream at me because I'm wrong, or in your opinion I'm wrong. I'm over here screaming at you. There are some things though I will not back down from. I think it's a moral thing, but I digress. Anyway, let me get rolling. It's time to go have some food, take a shower, go to sleep, and do everything again tomorrow. I love you. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next motherfucking video.